Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give you a couple tools to use that you can actively access in your everyday life that will help you combat the nanotechnology and the antidepressants and the chemtrails and stuff like this that I previously mentioned, and that is all over literature. If you can read between the lines, it's there for you to access. And you can look up chemtrail videos on YouTube. You can look up cases in various courts as well, where you have pilots making their testimonies, and you have innocent people who are, doing video footage and asking people what is really in these chemtrails. So, in addition to the chemtrails, we are up against GMOs, of course, and the nanotechnology that is planted into the food. And I tried to explain to you guys before that this nanotech attaches itself to the base of the spinal cord and the base of the brain here. And I don't know what it's doing. I'm not going to pretend like I know what it's doing, but I know that it's not good. So I'm going to give you some tools and ways around it. So one of the main ways around breaking down this nanotech and removing heavy metals from the body is obtaining an alkaline diet, okay? So our blood is naturally alkaline, and most of the foods, even at Whole Foods and fancy supermarkets that claim that they are GMO free and claim that they are all natural and stuff like this. Well, I hate to break it, but there's a lot of starches and a lot of GMOs and a lot of chemicals, heavy metals that are placed in the foods that are not placed on the ingredients list. So the FDA has enabled these regulations, which allow the production and packaging companies to withhold some of those ingredients from the ingredients list. They're only legally accountable for about 6 to 8 of the ingredients, and they can leave the rest out. So we need to become educated, and we need to help our brothers and sisters in this quest to find the truth. So what you can do is obtain an alkaline diet, and I've been doing this step by step. I got a juicing machine, and I blend my own orange juice, which has a lot of vitamin C and a lot of minerals and vitamins that are taken out of the orange juice that is found in the supermarkets, because they pasteurize it and they take out a lot of those nutrients from the seeds of the fruit itself. The seeds and the skin have a lot of essential oils and minerals that we need to clear out these toxic heavy chemicals that are in the air, food, and water. So some examples of alkaline foods that I can give you right off the top of my head would be cilantro, avocado, lemons, garlic, spinach, any deep green vegetable. Mostly vegetables and fruits are going to be on the alkaline side of the pH scale. So what you want to do is you want to look up, so for example, coffee is like roughly a 5 on the pH scale, which is going to do nothing for the body. I have to admit, I still drink coffee every once in a while. And so one of the people you can look up and research on this, who was a fellow truther, his name is Dr. SEBI, SEBI, RIP. They murdered him in Honduras a couple years ago. So RIP to him. And so Dr. SEBI was a great guy. He went around the world teaching people about alkalinity levels and how you can, and he pretty much taught people real food to eat to heal. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, R.I.P., she used to go down to Dr. SEBI's village in Honduras to for her own healing, where they have alkaline baths. So their water is so alkaline down there because it's from the well, which in the Bible it's written that you should drink from your own well, which has systematically been taken out of American society and a lot of first world countries. They don't have access to wells anymore unless you live in the countryside where you can have your own well. So you can see how the enemy is infiltrating into our system and controlling everything from the water to the food to the air to the money, to the information itself. So going back to Alkaline and going back to Dr. SEBI talked about how it would be healthy for us, and not only healthy, but we wouldn't have any diseases if we adopted an alkaline diet. Now that's 80% alkaline, 20% acidity. So 20% acid, 80% alkaline in our body will be an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antifungal, etc. And also it will work against and attack the nanotech and the heavy metals that are attaching themselves to the back of our brain here. So what you want to do what you want to try to do at all costs is also drink alkaline water. Now, there's a lot of water out there that is not good for us, and they market it to be good. So I can tell you right off the bat, Fiji, Smart Water, Life Water, Evian, Dasani, Deer Park, they're all trash. They're all complete shit. They're either neutral or they're acidic. So they don't even go past the neutral on the pH scale. You can get your own strips and test the pH of all these different waters. Ironically enough, there's a brand from Walmart. It's like a Great Value, and it's like their Great Value spring water is actually alkaline. It's actually a deep blue, it's almost purple. So that's what you want to see on your strip when you test it out, is you want to see it to be 9 or higher, which is dark blue or up to purple. So there's one brand in particular that I can recommend is Essentia, ESSENTIA. That's Essentia. It's kind of expensive, but sometimes they have sales at like Whole Foods and stuff, and you can get that. It's a 9.5 or higher. Trader Joe's has its own alkaline water, and that's really good. And then other than that, if you can't get those, then you need to search for, what is it called? Spring water, natural spring water. And it should be something along the lines of you testing it yourself, because each municipality has its own spring water, and they can do whatever they want to it. They can put Prozac in there, they can put fluoride in there. I mean, they've been doing it since the 40s. So might as well test it out before you drink it. Of course, get a Brita. You can get charcoal to filter it. And then after that is all said and done and you're desperate and you don't know what to do, you can add some baking soda in there to make it alkaline, and you can also add lemon. Lemon water is great. Lemon mixed with baking soda. If you have no other way, that's going to be your answer for your alkaline water source, okay? So I hope this helps you guys out, and I will be doing more health and wellness videos down the line, because it's really important to me. and I've been vegetarian since I was 12 years old. I've always tried to lead a healthy lifestyle, and what people are saying in the mainstream and what the FDA and EPA, what they're pushing, is basically you want to do the opposite of what they're pushing, because they are infiltrated and scripted and programmed, and they're not working for the right side. So let's just say that you should move away from anything that's FDA or APA approved should be causing massive amounts of skepticism in your brain once you start to put these pieces of the puzzle together of what's really going on in our day-to-day. And I hope that this helps. And like I said, it's a day-to-day battle. I don't always eat healthy. Like just yesterday, I ate like an entire pizza. So, I mean, we have our bad days. So, just do your best and just be discerning and try as hard as you can to shop at farmers markets and buy organic stuff. It's not that expensive. It's in your brain that you think it's expensive. It's only about 10 cents more, and sometimes it's even cheaper. So make an effort to find the right places, source your food from the correct places, and do your research on your local municipality to see what's really going on. And it's not just a fad, or it's not just what's in style to go to farmers markets. No, it's actually what is going to be safe for you and your family. Okay, thank you so much. God bless.